So let's all find ourselves in a nice, settled, comfortable space as we begin this meditation on September 9th. And again, we are experiencing aligning with the frequencies of the 999, the month of 9, the day of 9, the year of 9. 9 being a frequency of completion, of endings, of closure, and letting go. Take a moment to just kind of feel that, breathe that in. And give yourself some time and space now to just settle in your body, slowing down your breath. Deep inhales through your nose, exhaling through your nose or mouth. You might bring into your thoughts an intention of what you are wanting to complete, to release, to let go. Or you might just leave it open and say to yourself, I am willing to let go. I am willing to complete and move on from all that no longer serves me on my path of becoming more of who I am, as I embrace more freedom to express my true self, to live joyously, to live in a loving way. Or perhaps there are specific things that you are just ready to close the door. Cycles you are ready to complete. Ways of thinking, limiting beliefs, feelings and emotions that might be kind of a constant for you. We're constantly in some kind of anxiety or fear or guilt. Would you be willing to bring that into the space today so you can truly let it go? Receiving only the gifts and letting go of any challenges, pain, and suffering that you might have experienced. We don't throw it all out, but we are completing cycles and receiving all the gifts and letting go of the rest. As we embark on this meditation, you might just notice as you're breathing deeply what you might be carrying from the past. If you're more visual, you might visualize like a backpack. And in this backpack is all the things that you're dragging around. Past situations, resentment, blame, guilt, fear, unworthiness. If you're not as visual, I encourage you to connect with your body to feel where you might be holding on to past heaviness with all the experiences and feelings and thoughts that I mentioned and beyond. Maybe you have a pattern of thinking or judging yourself. Maybe you have a pattern of feeling disempowered or stuck. So I'm going to give you a few moments here to just contemplate for yourself what you might be holding on to that feels heavy, that is not life-affirming or loving. And just simply bring it into your awareness. Notice that it's in your backpack. And as we prepare for this releasing, this completion with the number 9, let's spend a few moments getting very centered, connected, and grounded in our bodies. It's important as we do this work to have all of our energy connected to our bodies. So take a few breaths here, breathing down into the lower half of your body, feeling the presence of your energy all the way to the bottoms of your feet. You can imagine a column of light extending beneath your feet into the earth, connecting you to the here and now. This column of light allows you, anytime you become distracted or disconnected or your mind wanders, you simply breathe your attention back to your body, back to this center column of light that extends around you, below you, and now above you. This column of light extending up, connecting to your higher self, your soul self. Connecting above and out into the universe, you might imagine this column expanding out like a tree. So it funnels out like branches and leaves. And then the bottom part of the column are like the roots, and they grow deep into the earth. Breathing, allowing this balance of all that is above and below to just gently bring you into a harmony with the physical and the etheric, the energetic. And when you're ready, we'll return our attention to what's ready to be released today. Things that you know about, and perhaps things that you aren't aware of. Being open to all possibilities. Being open to release all limitations, all restrictions, all that is not aligned with your freedom, all that is not aligned with you being the most loving expression of you. I'd like for you to imagine yourself at the base of a beautiful mountain. Perhaps there's a meadow with tall trees, blooming flowers, on a perfect sunny day, a slight breeze. You can smell nature. You can feel the warmth of your sun at that perfect temperature. And you look up to the top of the mountain, and it feels like a place you want to be. And you notice this winding path. And when you're ready, with your backpack on, I want you to fill your backpack with everything you are ready to let go of today. Let's begin with having an awareness of the feelings and emotions that you tend to experience in your life. I'll just give you some examples and you can decide what resonates with you, what might already be in your backpack. Perhaps there's fear, anxiety, and worry, nervousness and apprehension. Perhaps there's sadness, grief, discouragement. Perhaps there's feelings of helplessness, hopelessness, or insecurity. Feeling unworthy or not good enough, Are there experiences in your life where you tend to feel guilty or ashamed? Maybe you're always wanting what you don't have, not feeling gratitude, feeling not enough. I don't have enough. I am not enough. So just take with whatever resonates with you and just notice that it's in your backpack. I'll give you a moment to contemplate whatever else you might be carrying. And along with these feelings are corresponding thoughts and beliefs. So take a moment and consider some of the reoccurring thoughts, the limiting thoughts, the false beliefs you have about yourself or situations in your life. Any kind of judgmental thoughts you have about yourself or others. Fearful thoughts, thoughts of anger. Again, just taking a moment to consider for yourself what's in your backpack. You may also become aware of people that you have been carrying or situations from the past that you still ruminate on. Memories, experiences when you think about still give you that heavy feeling. And again, just contemplate for yourself what else is in your backpack. Your backpack might be feeling pretty heavy right now. So we'll just take one more moment to consider for you to be aware of anything else you are carrying from the past. Anything else that you are ready to let go of, complete, end. You get to close the chapter as we're going to begin walking up to the top of this mountain. Before you begin walking, I want you to call in some helpers. You might want to invite in your guides, angels, friends, loved ones. Imagine you have a person on your left and on your right, and they're going to assist you up this mountain step by step. They're going to assist you in releasing all that you're carrying. So we begin walking up this beautiful path, this winding path, step by step. And every step you take, your support team begins to unload and let go. You are being helped, supported, while also bringing in your intention and focus to let this go. You might like to just begin to let the backpack unload itself, or you might like to kind of look inside in your mind's eye as you walk up this hill, bit by bit, what you are ready to let go of. Begin your journey. Know that it is entirely possible for you to let go of all you have put in your backpack, step by step. Allowing your support team to assist you here, and calling in any other support that you'd like to receive today. As these energies, emotions, thoughts, experiences, memories are being released, notice that each step becomes lighter. You're releasing them from your body, your backpack, and all of your energy. Your mental bodies are being lightened, your emotional bodies. I'd like for you to imagine as you're traveling up this path, getting closer to the summit, that there's a beautiful soft wind that begins to support you by swirling around you. It feels magical. It feels light, as if feathers are sweeping through you, lightening every step and lifting up all that is ready to release today. As you get closer to the summit, you might even imagine that you become so light, your feet barely touch the ground. You choose right now, saying to yourself, I am ready to let all of this go. I don't know how I will release it all, but I am ready. I am ready for freedom. I am ready for joy. I am ready for peace. I am ready for love. And you approach the summit now. You take a glorious moment to stand at the peak, looking around you 360 degrees, this beautiful landscape that you are standing at the top of. You raise your arms out. You feel light in every cell of your body. You breathe into your heart, and as if you had wings, you spread them out, your heart light getting brighter and bigger and expanded and spacious. You feel free. You feel exhilarated. And as you stand on this peak, you take some time to consider what you want to bring with you as you walk down the mountain. I want to bring freedom, joy, peace, love. I want to bring pleasure and happiness. I want to bring ease in all my experiences. Gathering up, creating for yourself, calling in even more of your soul, higher self, to fill you as you stand on this peak. And when you're ready, you're gathering up all this goodness, and you easily flow down the mountain now. Perhaps you slide, perhaps you fly. And as you're walking down the mountain, you're bringing all of this back into your body, into this present moment where you are sitting or lying. You feel yourself illuminated with all that you have created. You feel yourself lightened and brightened and expanded. Allow these beautiful intentions and energies to fill your body in your column of light, extending it up out into the universe and down into the earth. Feel these positive feelings flow through you. Placing your hands on your heart now, we will close with a moment of gratitude for all that you have released today, receiving the gifts and letting go of the rest. Gratitude for all that you've brought in that will unfold for you in the days, months, years ahead. Knowing that you can choose to shift. You can choose to let go and transform. So just taking a moment here to bring all this in, feeling your heart, feeling gratitude, fully present in your body. And slowly and gently just coming all the way back, stretching, and when you're ready, opening your eyes.